magic is called resilience. Jon Anderson, CMartyFit, and myself, we're going to dig into that big R topic today, resilience, and what you need to do to help you dig through those tough moments. Mornings in the Lab, the ultimate accountability show of the show nation to get everybody's ass to the bed and get everybody going.
I'm a big connoisseur of not really registering the day. My days are very similar, and they're similar because I want them to be that way. People miss. They're just digging through Monday to Friday to get to Saturday because they don't have to do.
I've had those Sunday scaries. I've had those Monday, oh my goodness moments. And we're going to get into those. We're going to get into the discussion of resilience today.
When you're uncomfortable, when you have that feeling in your gut, you're willing to do what you wouldn't do when you're comfortable. I didn't want to pollute my system with sugar. The bottom line is chemicals and all this stuff. So we're going to draw the line. But now, as they're adults,
yes,
they just understand who I am. We'll go out to dinner. We'll do our thing. They're not going to try to drag me to an ice cream shop. Your kids don't give a damn what you say. They give a damn what you do. Problem is, most people are doing it in and out. They're doing it at these places where it's borderline food. If you were to look at the chemicals in a big, you would just be floored. Honestly, I don't really watch television. If I'm going to watch something, it's going to be something that's going to program my brain with really good positive stuff. I just prefer to have something that's going to continue to train my brain to think the way I want to think.
According to Microsoft's Q4 24 earnings report, video now consists as the fastest growing format on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has just under 1 billion people on it. It is not the LinkedIn that we all grew up with. What happens to your body when you become the master of your domain after the age of 50? There's actually a scientific proof. Men should eat these foods for an orgasm-friendly diet. Yes, there's actually foods, nation.
Come on, Marty, look straight ahead. Don't look for this stuff.
Brother, you bring me energy. When I see your comments in the feed, I know that you're going to bring positivity. There are some of you right now going, I hate the fact that it's Monday. It's about failing spectacularly and still showing up the next day. Building resilience is a life skill. You master it and nothing, and I mean nothing, can keep you down for long.
Let's just make sure everybody understands that Viagra and Cialis are not food groups.
People need to be grateful that they can have an orgasm. Men, if you are looking to have a better performance in the bedroom, you're going to want to tap into some zinc. Processed foods will kill you.
I mean, just eliminate processed foods from your diet, and that will make such a massive change.
One of the jobs he had to leave because they weren't very cooperative with him saying, I have to take care of my spouse. To hell with all of you employers that are not going to be flexible and not going to be dynamic and not want to help me out. So he started his own business. And he now is on a mission, guys, to create more inclusive workspaces for working dads and male caregivers.
If you can solve it for yourself, share it with the world. What's the biggest problem in your life that you can solve? And you can solve, if you solve a big problem for yourself, odds are there are lots of other people that need that problem solved, and there is your side hustle.
Last week, Arnold celebrated 77 years on the planet, and he offers up 77 rules for success for entrepreneurs, humans, business leaders, life-changing tactics you need to hear. If you want to prevent or combat prostate cancer, flushing out toxins you ingest from food and via your lungs becomes more important. Why does the supermarket not offer coupons for healthy foods, but millions of coupons for highly processed foods? Said Americans, Canadians, anybody listening to the show, you need to wake up.
You gotta have vision, man. And Keith, one of my favorite sayings, if you wing it, you're gonna eat chicken wings.
Put the machine down. Don't let it tell you who you want to be. Let your mind do that.
I'm telling you, I learned more about myself in rack than any other place on the planet.
Sometimes you might not be able to see the vision, but motion is everything. If you just head in that direction, something good is gonna come out of it.
When you're not learning, when you're not moving forward, that feeling of sitting still or complacency starts to rot you from the inside out.
The people I align with usually have some type of vision, some type of mission, something they're working on. They have some type of purpose, and the people I don't align with, they just exist.
Don't say, I want to fit. Say, I want to be the type of person who can keep up with my kids and my grandkids. Don't say what you want to be. Say the kind of person you want to be. And then you work backwards from that statement. You're going to live a long, fulfilled life. Nothing that keeps you moving forward is too silly.
When you make a choice and you start working hard on something, you're going to have people that are going to attack you. And that's a good thing. They don't attack people like themselves sitting on the couch eating Cheetos.
Yes.
They attack the people that are doing stuff that make them feel like shit because they know they shouldn't be eating those Cheetos. If they're talking smack, you're on the right track.
Go volunteer. Go spend time doing things that you wouldn't consider doing. Be curious. Tutor acts from giving back. Exactly.
Yeah, that's massive. You're going to get to that point where giving back and changing other people's lives is going to be more important than what you're doing for yourself. And at that point, you're going to adapt like it's a whole new level of fulfillment.
When Hillary accomplished that, the press said to him, what was the view like from the top? And he said, I've never seen another peak before. And then what he did is he started planning his next mountain that he was going to climb. The joy is not in the victory or in standing at the top of the mountain. And I can relate to that. You need to find joy in the process.
You own the moments today. You do the best you can today. You go to bed tonight feeling good and you can't wait to wake up and do it again. Nobody pays attention to us until we're doing something great, and then they're going to come and talk smack.
If you can make discomfort your friend, you will find that most limits you've placed on yourself or others are actually fake.
You don't worry about making these quantum leaps. Just get good at getting uncomfortable. As soon as that happens, then you can start taking those bigger leaps.
There's nothing more comfortable than sitting on the couch watching some great TV, but nobody has ever changed their life or changed the world from the couch. You are going to fail. And if you do it right, you're going to fail over and over throughout your life. So you got to accept that now. Failure is a crucial part of success. If you don't love failure, how can you love success? Because it's the failures and struggles that give our success meaning.
Fitness is the greatest parallel to life. Facing these challenges head on builds resilience and strength.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. Drivel from our friend Arnold. Did you guys base an entire podcast on the synopsis on the back of a Better Living book at the local library? Absolutely, we did.
If they're talking smack, on the right track.
Yeah.
Look, as long as you're pushing buttons on that phone that's connected to us, we love it.
Pushing through. The secret to building resilience. Johnny, Marty, the core of resilience, understanding and defining resilience. What does resilience truly mean behind the buzzword?
Resilience to me is this. You just got to stand up one more time, then you fall down. All you got to do is stand up one more time, then you fall down, and you are going to be okay.
Just bouncing back from adversity is just part of life, and something I've learned as a man. I said it a couple days ago. I think I said it last week, but you're either in a storm or storm is on the way. Just embrace that. Just embrace it.
Enduring is pushing through without addressing underlying issues. Resilience is actively coping, learning, growing from experiences. Gentlemen, endurance is passive, resilience is proactive.
You understand that failure is like the gatekeeper to success. You just got to start chasing failure, because all of a sudden one of these times you think you're going to fall and you realize, oh my, I didn't fall. I actually leveled up. Don't let the people around you convince you something is difficult. You decide. You set your own standard. Most people say something's hard. I think that's hard for you. It's only hard for you because you haven't pushed into it yet. You have the ability to do what you choose. If I don't honor that word to myself, I'm in trouble.
I'm going to try to do it as my goal, and I'm going to accept that failure might be a part of that experience. And as long as those things are happening, I'm going at it, and I'm going to tough it out. If your why is this, then tough it out and go, man. Let's go. Chop, chop.
The why is so important, but a big issue for so many people is they have not discovered their why yet. When people start to flip the script and how they look at failure, life will change.
The ambition of the show is to create it fun, make it unpredictable, make you want to tune in at 8 o'clock Eastern time and say, geez, what the hell is Anderson saying next?
You know what, brother? What I say to that whole thing about a name is, I say, you can call me whatever the hell you want to, just get out of my way.